What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus check update, the two new upcoming stimulus and infrastructure packages, as well as what is going on in the world today. And yeah, some crazy news to start you off with. The Congress, the Senate, and the House of Representatives are literally having hearings over UFOs. There's been almost daily reports in the United States in varying different areas of UFOs, or at least unidentified flying objects. Maybe not necessarily the alien kind, but the Pentagon has confirmed that the footage here of this green UFO was authentic, and they're now having multiple different reports, and even President Obama himself has confirmed that there is UFOs that they do not understand.
When it comes to aliens, there's some things I just can't tell you on air. But what is true, and I'm actually being serious here, is that there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. We can't explain how they moved, their trajectory.
Yes, you guys! Former President Obama is all but confirming the existence of UFOs with greater maneuverability and speed than anything that exists in the U.S. military, and he says they must be taken seriously. His comments come days after a Navy fighter pilot revealed airmen have seen unknown aircraft off the Virginia coast every day for 2 years. And this comes ahead of an expected report from the Pentagon on unexplained sightings that one former official says will, quote, shock people.
So yeah, whether these UFOs are actually aliens or whatever they are, they're unidentified flying objects. They're real, and literally our Navy and our military are reporting daily sightings of unidentified flying objects. And you just heard former President Obama there say it's true. So it's about as credible as it gets. You have a president saying it's true. We've also had the Pentagon confirm it's true. And yeah, I think they're going to have to put in some type of policy on unidentified flying objects. Yeah, as if the world wasn't crazy enough today. It seems to get crazier by the day. 2020 and 2021 have been quite some crazy years. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. More and more states are starting to catch on to kind of bonuses, or as some of you guys have said in the comments, even bribes to get a vaccine. Ohio has seen a immense boost in shots after it announced a $1 million vaccination lottery. Ohio had its highest vaccination day in 3 weeks after it announced their lottery-style drawing for vaccinated Ohioans. They're giving away $1 million to 5 different people, as well as 5 full 4-year scholarships to an Ohio college. The website for this, if you're from Ohio and you're vaccinated, is OhioVaxAMillion.com. VaxAMillion.com. This is real. In addition to this, Ohio has a Republican governor, and Maryland's Republican governor, Larry Hogan, as well, is now going to be offering lottery prizes for citizens in Maryland. It's interesting that it's coming from Republican governors, too. Any Maryland resident at least 18 years of old who gets vaccinated against COVID-19 will be eligible for a daily lottery drawing to win $40,000 every single day, Governor Larry Hogan announced on Thursday. The promotion is aimed at raising awareness to increase the number of Marylanders who are receiving to receive the vaccination. Hogan said that nearly 70% of the state has received at least one shot. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Under Maryland's VaxCash promotion, one $40,000 winner will be randomly selected every day for 40 days starting on May 25th. The promotion will also have a $400,000 grand prize on July 4th. According to the VaxCash Maryland Lottery webpage, to enter, all you have to do is be a Maryland resident and get at least one vaccination in Maryland. There are no extra steps. You don't even have to go to a website and apply, apparently. So if you're already vaccinated, you are eligible at any time. So yeah, good luck if you're from Maryland. West Virginia's governor has also announced a $100 stimulus check, I guess, as a vaccine incentive for people aged 16 through 35 to if you're vaccinated in West Virginia. All of West Virginia's ages 16 through 35 who choose to get a vaccine will have the choice of either a $100 savings bond or a $100 gift card. This will be retroactive, meaning that all West Virginians who have got shots ages 16 to 35 are eligible to receive this savings bond or gift card of their choosing. To register, go to governor.wv.gov and click on the Vaccine Incentive Program icon to register. If you know of any other vaccine stimulus programs, or vaccine stimulus type programs like this, please comment down below in the description so our viewers will know about them from your state, your area, or even any other stimulus type programs going on in your state, city, or county. In the last video, I think it was, I covered several different states that are now announcing stimulus checks, stimulus programs, tax rebates, which is basically a stimulus check. It's the same type of thing. And we're going to see a lot more of these, not just for vaccinated people. That's actually a very interesting thing that just kind of has started to happen, as well as the unemployment bonus being taken away from Republican governors, but some of them are offering back to work bonuses. It's pretty much a new development within the last week or two. But we're also going to be seeing statewide, countywide, and citywide stimulus checks, rental assistance, mortgage assistance, property tax assistance, and utility assistance come out in the near future as states get their fair share of the $350 billion that is already passed from the third stimulus check package. And the states are going to start be receiving that money here, or maybe or have just received it here within the last few days. The largest one yet is California offering a $600 stimulus check as a second round. The first round was up to $30,000 of income for like 5 or 6 million people. Now they're expanding that to like 25 million people in California, expanding it. The second round of it is up to, if you make $75,000, you can receive a $600 stimulus check from California. You have to file a tax return to do this. That's how they get your information. And if you have children, you actually get an additional $500 for a total of $1,100, as this is the largest yet. North Carolina is also offering two different stimulus programs. They've reopened their $335 stimulus check to families. And then they also have announced another one that is using $250 million of their $5.7 billion that North Carolina is getting. So there's probably going to be a lot more of these. Under the governor's proposal, married couples filing jointly with income up to $30,000 could receive a $500 check. Couples making between $30,000 and $60,000 would be eligible for a $250 check. Single filers up to $15,000 in income would get a $500 check, and a single filer up to $30,000 would receive a $250 stimulus check from the state. There's going to be a lot more of these programs. Like I said, if you know of any of these that are happening in your state or your county, and I haven't caught them yet, please comment them down below so our viewers can read through the comments and maybe find out about these programs. As soon as I see them, I will cover them on the show for your state, your county. There's going to be a lot more of these coming in the near future. But if you know of them now, please comment them down below. Don't put a link, because the link will send your comment to the spam folder. But if you see a helpful comment like that, please give that comment a like, because it'll rise it to the top. And if it's in one of the top 10 or 20 comments, it's more likely to be seen, as I get around 5,000 comments per day between all my different videos. So yeah, I'll keep you updated with all these new stimulus programs coming out on the state level as well as the federal level. Speaking of a couple different stimulus programs on the federal level, Democrats are just now offering a bill to expand basically a tax credit for hiring people that are hard hit by the pandemic. And basically, employers can get a $5,000 tax rebate. And remember, tax rebates or tax credits are basically just money in your pocket, although you get it on your tax return, to hire people that have been hard hit by the pandemic. So this is kind of an extra stimulus program to incentivize employers to hire people. We're also seeing multiple different companies, such as Amazon or McDonald's, in certain circumstances offering up to $1,000 hiring bonuses. And we have like 3 different states offering back to work bonuses between $1,000 to $2,000. They're basically taking away the $300 per week unemployment bonus and giving it to you. At least a few states are. Hopefully, we'll see more of the states that have already opted out of the $300 per week bonus. Hopefully, if they've opted out already, hopefully they'll reconsider and use that money at least as a back to work bonus of $1,000 to $2,000 extra when you find a job. It's not a bad compromise. In addition to this, it has been announced that $350 billion going to states and cities can be used for up to $25,000 in hazard pay to grocery store workers and all essential workers. So basically, all essential workers could be eligible for up to $25,000 in federal hazard pay on the state level. So when these states start to get their money, they can dole it out via stimulus check programs like the California one or the North Carolina one. They can maybe do these lottery systems that we're seeing, but they also can do up to $25,000 in hazard pay that would be retroactive for essential workers that had to work during the pandemic. So I'll keep you up to date on this as well. I hope to see a lot of these programs, as essential workers have been kind of left behind. They didn't really get anything for working through the pandemic. Of course, they got their stimulus checks just like everybody else. We've seen some programs, some large companies. I don't really want to name names because I don't remember off the top of my head. But we did see some large corporations offer bonus money or bonus hourly wages and bonus checks while working through the pandemic as a corporate on a corporate level from the company as hazard pay. But to see something from the government in this form could be up to $25,000 per person would be absolutely amazing. So I'll keep you up to date on that as well. If you have any essential workers, friends, families, or family members, please share this video with them or just share this video with them in any capacity, because I'll be keeping you up to date on all these different programs coming out on the near future, as well as the 4th stimulus check and the 4th stimulus package. Let's get into that right now. It was discovered just a day or two ago that the U.S. House of Representatives House Ways and Means Committee wrote a very nice letter that basically says that we want monthly stimulus checks to be included in this 4th stimulus check package. Now, this is so important because the U.S. House Ways and Means Committee is literally the group of congressmen and congresswomen that write the bill for the stimulus check. They actually put the wording in the bill, and then it gets voted on the House subcommittee level. Then it gets approved, and then they add that into the stimulus package. Each kind of House subcommittee wrote their own portion of the bill, and then they voted on it on that that subcommittee level. That those amount of people that are in that group voted on it, and then it went to the actual bill, the 3rd stimulus check package bill. This House and Ways Means Committee is saying that they want to do this again for the 4th stimulus check package, but not only that, they want to do monthly stimulus checks to basically continue until the pandemic is over. And what's interesting about this is President Joe Biden himself said just a few days ago, when that terrible, terrible jobs report came out and the terrible April retail sales report came out, says that the weak jobs report makes it clear that there is the need for more stimulus, and we need to pass this next physical infrastructure plan, the American Jobs Plan, that will help millions of people get jobs through the new infrastructure that they want to do, as well as the next stimulus package, the American Families Plan, which is where Congress is calling to have a 4th stimulus check being a monthly stimulus check, so not just a single stimulus check. I'd be happy with just another 4th stimulus check. That's probably worst case scenario if they negotiate it down. We also seen White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki say that if Congress wants to include a 4th stimulus check, they can. So what's interesting is the White House is opening the door for Congress to do it, and the Democratic House Ways and Means Committee is saying they want to do it. They're the people that write the bill for the 4th stimulus check. They want monthly stimulus checks. And it's very likely that the Democrats are going to pass the next stimulus package called the American Families Plan that's already been announced. They're still figuring out the details of what exactly they want to put in there. There's about 15 different stimulus items in there, or that could be in there, I should say. But the Democrats can pass this package completely on their own. So they don't really need to negotiate at all with the Republicans over the next stimulus package. I think it's very doubtful that any Republicans will go along with the next stimulus package, as the third stimulus check package was voted completely for by the Democrats. Not a single Republican voted yes on that. And it's not that I'm biased one way or another. That's just kind of what happened, right? And that's likely what will happen for the next stimulus check package. So the Democrats can put anything they want in there. So we have these calls for a fourth stimulus check, a monthly fourth stimulus check. We also have a lot of news and a lot of momentum for the child tax credits, which are basically monthly stimulus checks. Remember, when you hear tax credit or tax rebate, it's basically money in your pocket, right? So that's already passed for 2021, the child tax credits. And the IRS is going to start sending out monthly stimulus checks to pay you for this tax credit of $250 per month for children ages 6 through 17 and $300 per month for children under the age of 6. That's already passed, but only for 1 year, 2021. They want to extend this in the next stimulus package to 2025 or even permanent and continue this form of kind of government child support. They want to continue on these monthly checks to children and the families to basically help them pay for food and clothing. It's not a lot of money. It's $250 to $300 per month per child. So if you have two children, you're looking at $500 to $600, but it's every month, so it kind of adds up, right? And $500 or $600 a month is sure a lot more than $0 a month. So that's a really good program. That'll probably be in the third stimulus check package. They're also pushing for 2 years of free community college for everybody, as long as you make below a certain income threshold, which will probably be based on the same income threshold as the third stimulus check. So if you got the third stimulus check and they put this through in the next package, which is very likely, your family, or you can qualify for 2 years of free community college, completely free, paid for by the government, and 2 years of free preschool. So they basically want to make college and preschool similar to grades kindergarten through 12, where it's just basically free. It's covered for by tax dollars. As well as they're looking for Medicare increases as well as Social Security increases in this next package. What all will make it, we're not quite sure on. I'll keep you up to date on the daily updates as well as what's going on in the world today. Don't miss an episode of our show. New videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you up to date with everything happening. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on the Amazon FBA, Amazon's platform. They have a platform called Amazon FBA where you can sell your own products, and I've had dozens of people replace their 9-to-5 income doing that. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.